Well, Joe is today. How many want to be your best? Would you raise your hand? Oh, I don't see any hands. What does that mean? Does that mean you want to be your worst? That's my follow-up question. Okay, how many want to be your best? Raise your hand. All right. That's a lot better. Lots of hands here. And how many want to be your worst? No hands. All right. Snark. You got the hang of it there. And the reason I asked that because a couple years ago I went to China, Joe. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. What did you learn there? Well, what I observed over there was that the students in China, when they come into their school, they're very focused. They sit down and they eliminate the distraction of bullying. Oh, they ought to do that here. We need to eliminate the distraction of bullying here too. That's right, because with bullying in school, you can't be your best. You can't learn. Does that mean you got to do your homework every night? Yeah, it does. And you have to study. Because that's what being your best is. It's not being half best or three-quarter best. No, if you're going to go all the way, you got to do your very best. That's right. All right. So, Joe, I want to do a little role play with you. Yeah, I like to do that. All right? What are you looking at my face for? Well, Joe, you just have one of those faces that draws you, or draws me and other people to it. What do you mean? Well, it's like a magnet. Oh, a magnet? All right, now you're still looking at me, man. It's your nose, Joe. What's wrong with my nose? Is that your nose, or are you eating a banana? Oh, man, that was terrible. It's my nose. You don't like my nose? Don't look at it. You're still looking at my face, man. I can't help it. It's just, I've never seen one like that before. Huh. 1 in a million. 1 in a million. That's me, isn't it, Joe? You're looking. You got another question? Well, go ahead and ask it. A picture is worth 1,000 words here. Is that your lower lip there, or are you wearing a turtleneck sweater? Oh, man! That's my lower lip there. So what? You like going to the beach when you're not in jail, Joe? Of course I like going to the beach when I'm not in jail. What are you asking that? I like to have the sand go through my toes. Oh, yeah, it's an awesome feeling, you know. Well, that's good. Joe is so ugly. When he goes to the beach, the tide doesn't come in. It goes out. Oh! Oh, you really know how to hurt a guy. Oh, nine. You want to shut your eyes for a minute? I guess I don't have any choice. You're the ventriloquist here. All right, go ahead. Have you ever had a day like this when somebody picks on you? Yeah, I'm having one right now because you're picking on me. Oh, just shut your eyes. I'm not talking to you. Well, how am I going to know you're not talking to me? I got my eyes shut. I'm talking to the audience. Have you ever had a day like this in your life when somebody's been picking on you? See some nodding their head. Yeah, I'm nodding my head too. Can I talk now? Yeah, you can. Keep your eyes open. Well, that's part of life, and it is hard. And that's why we need God in our lives to help us through the bumps in the road. Yeah, you do need God in your life to help you through the bumps in the road. You got to have Him. Yeah. He promises neither to lead you nor to forsake you. Yeah, He does. But lots of young people don't have good self-esteem. I don't have good self-esteem. Well, why not? Because I'm ugly. Well, who says that? Everybody does. Well, see, I'm just doing this to teach you. Well, you're a good teacher. See, we're doing a little role play. I'm picking on you on purpose, yeah? So the audience can see what it feels like to be on the receiving end. It's not a good feeling. I know. And it's not a way to get good self-esteem either. Yeah, I know. I had bad self-esteem. I feel bad about myself all the time. Well, we all have our ups and downs, Joe, but you should snap out of it because nobody should always feel bad. Well, I do. Well, you need to remember that you're made after God's image. Yeah, that God made me ugly. God has a reason for everything, Joe. You have to seek the truth and ask God to give you purpose in your life. Well, I don't know. I haven't found it. I've been searching a lot, but I just can't seem to find the right answers there, Deputy Dog. I feel like a crab in a bucket, you know? You ever go crabbing? I've gone crabbing. I usually use my laundry basket to put the crabs in. Well, I'm like that crab that's trying to climb up the side of that laundry basket, trying to get out. And there's a whole bunch of crabs in there, and you know what they do? What? As I'm almost up to the top to get out, they grab my leg, and they pull me back into the pile. Yeah, that's how I am. I can't see the stronghold I got on me, you know. Well, you need to work on that, Joe. I'm trying to work on that. Yeah, well, Jesus can help you with that if you give your heart to Him. Yeah, I heard that. All right. Now, you want to tell a little bit about where you come from? Well, I'm the hardest-headed blockhead this side of East Little Creek Road. And I went to the School of Hard Knocks when I was a kid. Yeah, you heard that one? You haven't heard that. I heard of it. Yeah, no, somebody knows where it is anyway. So, tell us, Joe, what does it feel like, having people pick on you? I don't like people picking on me. That it's okay. It's part of my daily routine. It's wrong, right? It's wrong. That's right. Joe, it's wrong. That's right. It's wrong to have people pick on you all the time. That's right. It's wrong, wrong, wrong. That's right. That's right. Right. Will you stop it? Stop what? Stop giving me a hard time. Oh, sorry about that. What does it feel like when people laugh at you? That's a silly question. What does it feel like when people laugh at you? And make fun of you girls, huh? How about you guys? It hurts. It makes you feel bad. Yeah. But I got my way to get back. I ain't got my way to get paid back. I fight that like a snake, man. Oh, it works for you? Yeah, sometimes it does. Well, why not all the time? Sometimes I hurt people I really care about. It's interesting. Isn't that the way it is sometimes? Hurting people that we really care about. Yeah, it's like coming home and kicking the dog because you had a bad day, you know. Well, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that too. What can we do to help you, Joe? To help me? I don't know. What can you do to help me? Oh, I know what you could do. You could be my friend. Because I don't have any friends. You don't have any friends? No, I never had any friends. Wow. Even in school? No. I understand. No, you don't understand. Well, they understand. Well, I know you think you understand, but you don't understand either. You see, you're not in those shoes. You don't walk in those shoes. No, we don't walk in your shoes. We all have different shoes, that's why. Different size feet. Yeah. But God wants us to walk with Him. And when we do that, Joe, He will help us in our journey. Well, I wish He'd help me in my journey. That I didn't give my heart to Him, you see.